We are dealing, as I know from experience, with a dedicated enemy, quick to pounce on any weakness or resolve on our part. And for the sake of millions in the world who depend upon our leadership, we must never falter in this vital struggle for freedom. Great as the temptation may be at times to think only of our security at the moment, we shall never resort to that cynical type of compromise which may seem to promise peace for ourselves, but which would inevitably bring war or surrender for our children. And I say to you that we face this task that I have outlined inspired by the vigor and the vision of the man of the century, President Eisenhower. The Republican Party is 100 years old, but under his leadership it is again young and imaginative. It has captured the idealism and faith that is the greatness of America. But I believe that it would be a great mistake if we were to become smug and complacent because we have done so well under a great leader. Our party, I say to you, is not a party of drift and self-satisfaction. The greatest moments of the Republican Party have been those many years in which it was progressive and forward-looking. We are conservative only in the sense that we keep what is sound and proven from the past, and of that we are certainly proud. But we use this true conservatism as a springboard for progress in the future. We look not to the past but to the future, and we point with pride to how much we have done in the past only as an indication of how much more we can do in the future. These are our ideals as we face the American people to ask their support this November. And I can say to you that I am immensely proud of those ideals as a Republican and as an American. We believe that they show the youth and the vigor of our party and its dedicated work for our nation. I need not tell you how great the stakes are as we go forward into this campaign. But I say to you tonight, with all the conviction at my command, that America cannot settle for less than the best leadership it can get in the next 4 years. Because, make no mistake about it, the quality of America's leadership will determine the difference between life and death, slavery and freedom, plenty and poverty, happiness and sorrow for millions of people on this earth. And let us recognize then that our party is more than a machine designed to perpetuate its adherence in power. Under President Eisenhower, it has been welded into a mighty instrument for good, which will lead America into that new age in which the dreams and hopes of our fathers will be realized not only for ourselves, but for peoples throughout the world. Mr. Chairman, my fellow delegates, may I at this point be permitted a personal reference. Mrs. Nixon and I have been deeply moved by the very generous support that you have given us at this convention. And we want to express particular appreciation for the hundreds of wires, letters, and messages which came to us in Southern California during the past 2 days. I can tell you this: the skill of the fine doctors who are attending my father could not possibly have equaled the lift which he has received from the events for which you were responsible yesterday. For that, we thank you. Goodbye and good luck.